Yeah, so like I feel like this generation of women in their 20s and 30s, even teenagers, like in this day and age, I feel like we're now starting to have we're starting to come to a realization that all these years we haven't been putting ourselves first, and we haven't been loving ourselves or giving ourselves the respect and the recognition that we deserved. And we're finally starting to realize that I don't need a man to fucking validate me, you know. And it may sound cliche, but really, like, look at yourself in the mirror and like tell yourself that I love you, I believe in you, I respect you, I'm gonna do everything in my power to get us straight. We're gonna be straight. And I feel like we've put so much of that responsibility on men, and we're placing our own love, we're trying to love ourselves through men, and all these years it hasn't been working. So men have used that, and it's not and you know what, it's not our faults because the music that has came out and what our parents and what our forefathers have taught us, you know, basically like give your all, like play a woman's role but also take on a man's role as well. And now we're just like, no, we ain't gonna do that. We have to be fair to ourselves. How the fuck can I, you know, play a man's role, give 50-50 for rent and pay bills, but I also have to push out a 7-pound baby and breastfeed and be in pain and agony, you know, at the same time. And then on top of that, biologically, we're not as strong as men are. But we got to wake up in the morning, go to work, breastfeed, be in pain, and then come home and then make a home-cooked meal. And now we're starting to realize, like, no, that's bullshit. That's some fuck shit. And I'm glad, you know, my ex-husband taught me that early. Like, what am I doing? Like, I'm digging in my pockets, and you can't even uphold the household. Like, I'm still paying shit, you know, from last year. I'm digging in my pockets like now. I dug in my pockets to go over there, and I left my car to go over there to get married to you, to go 50-50 on rent, and most of the time even pay majority of the rent. Just for you. And I'm just like, what do I need you for? Niggas just want they want our time, they want our emotional support, they want our vaginas, they want to put us through so much pain, physically, mentally, and emotionally, for nothing. And then when we ask you all for something, then y'all want to catch an attitude and then call us gold diggers. But y'all can ask for something like the first day, right? So I first start talking to a nigga, the first thing he want to talk about is, oh, sex. Like, what position do you like? No, what the fuck? But then when I say, oh, I want this, oh, it's not all about money. Well, bitch, it's not all about fucking sex either. So now I'm learning, okay, now I have to shut that down, because men will try to guilt you into having sex with them, and they did the bare minimum. You're supposed to take me out. You're supposed to keep your word. You're supposed to do that. You're supposed to respect me as a human being, because that's what human beings do. I don't owe you anything because you took me to the movies, or you bought me a meal here and there, or you're on time. I don't owe you pussy for being on time. You will be on time for your job, and your job doesn't give you, they give you a paycheck every 2 weeks, and they say you better bring your ass here. You better bring your ass on time, and we're gonna give you your paycheck when we feel like it. That's how that shit go down. You want a raise, you better work for that shit, and you better be here at like a certain amount of time. You can't ask for a raise until you work for us 6 months. That's how they carry that shit. And now I swear, like, as women, we gotta carry it like that. We gotta be like, oh, well, you want pussy? You want my time? Because now it's not just my pussy. It's my emotional well-being too, because when y'all fuck us, we get emotionally attached. And then when y'all, hit and run and hit and leave and shit, that really leaves a scar, and that really is painful emotionally. So now we got to deal with months and months of emotional pain and suffering. And you wasted my time, and you just caused me a lot of discomfort. So we have to be more strict on our boundaries, and we have to be more strict on who we allow to have our time, because it's not just who we give sex to, it's our time. Our time is valuable. So it's not gonna be that easy. You want me to have kids, you want me to do all that, okay, boom. So this is what I want from you. These are my requirements. You break these requirements, it's over. It's over for you. So we are becoming more serious, and sooner or later men are going to get with the program. They don't have no choice. You don't have no choice but to. You don't have no choice but to get with the program. Because if you don't, I'm going to leave. And you're going to be by yourself, playing with your own dick. So, boundaries, being strict, asking, and really implementing what we want, and punishing them for not, disciplining them for not, fulfilling what we want. Because if we did the same shit that they did, they'll cut us off in a minute. They won't tolerate that shit. So we have to be a lot less tolerant. No. Niggas are getting cut off. I would cut you off in 0.5 seconds. And I wouldn't even think twice about it. Men are disposable. For years and years, 50, 60 years, men have treated us, especially in the 90s. 90s was horrible because no ring, no money invested, no commitment. And you're talking about having your kid? You're talking about wasting my time and me having sex with you and getting emotionally attached to you for nothing? Nah. We gotta start being more fair to ourselves, and we gotta start putting ourselves first and thinking about, what does Shamaya want? What does Tiffany want? What does Brianna want? Really look in the mirror and say, what do you want? And I want commitment. I want patience. I want to be looked after. And I'm not saying that's not even saying that I can't do it for myself. That's the whole point. That's the whole point. If you can't do more for me than what I can do for myself, what is the point of you being around? If you can't, help me elevate, or if I can't learn from you, if I can't have new experiences with you, what is the point of you being around? What is the point of you? What is the point of me being around you? I don't want to kick it with you. I don't want to sit around and fucking eat chips with you. Are you kidding me? two grown-ass adults, and you say you want to Netflix and chill, you want to come over my house, eat my food, and you want to run up my water bill, and you don't want to pay for shit. That is bozo behavior. And it's not even just we as a collective, we as women, especially young women, we don't have time to play house. We got fucking bills to pay, bro. We got bills to pay. Just as simple as that. Just the fact that the demands of life, they don't compromise for us. Life doesn't compromise for us. So why the fuck are we compromising for niggas? When you go to that leasing office, they say, oh, you better have our $1,000 ready by every month. And if you don't, your ass is getting evicted. We don't give a fuck what the fuck you going through. We want our shit. Your job says that we want you here at this fucking time. Your job says, you got to do this shit. This is the protocol for what I want you to do. And if you don't do it, then the disciplinary actions is going to be taken. So why are we giving leeway? Why are we having loopholes for niggas? We have to be strict, and we kind of got to be like cold, you know, especially with grown ass men, because they know how to adjust. They know how to go to work and do what the fuck they supposed to do. But when it comes to us, these just like, oh, women, they just give us what the fuck we want. And it's not happening no more. You may have done that, but now we're asking for a charge. And if you don't want to, you go somewhere else. But you're never going to find what you're looking for. Because even a girl that you look down on, she's going to have her hand out. Oh, I don't pay for lap dances. I don't pay for this. You a bum? Are you a bum? You want shit for free, huh? And that's not how it goes down. That's not how it goes down. Y'all niggas ask for shit. Y'all niggas want our time. Y'all niggas want our emotions. Y'all niggas want to get between our legs, and we're telling you what the fuck we want. You telling me what the fuck. So you're trying to, basically what y'all trying to do is degrade us, and y'all have been trying to do that. Y'all been doing it through music. Y'all been doing it through the way y'all act. Y'all been trying to degrade us, and y'all been trying to guilt us into giving y'all shit for free. And it's like, no, call me what you want. I don't give a fuck. Call me what you want. You can carry your ass. You better get with it or get lost. You gotta treat these niggas like that, bro. These are grown ass men. Trust me, they've dealt with worse. So we gotta be more comfortable with rejecting. We gotta be more comfortable with blocking. We gotta be more comfortable with asking for shit. Fuck what Tory Lanez gotta say, because obviously you women in his tax bracket don't want his ass. So now you're gonna get a woman with, that has less money, not as much money as you, and then try to make her feel guilty because she asked for something. So if you could afford it, why is it such a problem? What are you so mad for? You want shit for free. That's the problem. You want it for free. Y'all think that, oh, your time is free and then we could just use this to this book. No. Because I know for me, with my money, right? So a rich person, a Gucci purse or a Louis purse would be like a cup of coffee, for me. Like, if a friend asks me, like, hey, like, do you mind, like, giving me a cup of coffee or like ice cream somewhere, it's in my funds. I could dig in my pocket and I can just pay for it and be like, oh no, babe, whatever. But like, if I'm supposed to be dating somebody, and I know if I was a man and I had my girl or whatever, I'm talking to somebody, I would want to, if I was rich, I wouldn't want to give her shit. You see what I'm saying? So it doesn't make it, it's really confusing how you'll be mad about something like that. And for you to say, oh, I'll eat some chips with you. Like, are you like broke? You're very broke-minded. Like, you're very stingy and broke-minded, and you think that everything should be handed to you. But you don't go to work with that attitude. So, we gotta start treating these niggas like applicants. We gotta start treating these niggas like interviewees. If I don't like what I hear, your interviews getting thrown in the trash. Just like yesterday. Nigga just, came out the woodworks. Waiting, I was supposed to go to an event. They didn't show up, which I thought was stupid. But I'm sitting on the sidewalk and I'm on my phone. He comes like, oh, you look good in all white. Blah, 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 man. And he's just like, oh, I do this and that. Oh, you got a number? And I don't like giving out my number, especially to somebody I don't know. So I was like, no, but I got Instagram and I got Facebook. He was like, oh, no, but give me your number. And I'm like, just put your Facebook. And then so I gave him my phone for Facebook. And he was like, oh, no, I'm just going to call myself. I didn't say nothing. I was like, okay. He called himself. He was like, oh, I just thought it was easier. Just totally just disregard what the fuck I said. I said no. And that's the entitlement. That's men's entitlement. They think that, they're supposed to just I said no, but he's going to do what he wants to do and call me after I just said no. So I was like, okay, I got my phone. The moment he walked away, delete, block. Now you won't ever see me. Now you would have had a possibility of, seeing me and getting my number. But since you want to be fucking hard-headed and entitled, you're never going to see me again. You're never going to see me again. And that's your fucking fault. Because I told you, you totally disregarded what I said. But like I said, I'm not going to argue with you. I'm not going to argue and say, I told you that. I'm not going to do that because I don't have the energy for that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just block your ass. And then you're going to wonder, you're going to call me and say, oh, the fucking call didn't go through. Yep, it didn't go through. Because you already showed a red flag that you don't respect boundaries. Why would I be around somebody that don't respect boundaries? So that's kind of like a redemption from a few months ago. But he was just like, oh, give me your number. I'm like, bitch, I said no. I said no. But then you gotta also be careful because niggas are so entitled these days that they will actually harm you or possibly even kill you. So you have to be really careful. So I played it very strategically. So I didn't want to be like, oh, no. Because I don't know. You don't know what men are, people are capable of. He could have attacked me or choked me or some shit. So you play it cool. Let him let you put your number in there. But the moment you leave, you're getting blocked. And your number is getting deleted. Okay, I can give you my number. Yeah. Block. So I'm not saying, start arguments because that can be very dangerous. Because at the end of the day, men, when it comes to strength, they have the upper hand. I'm small, even though I'm strong. Like, a man, he's stronger than me, I can only do so much. If I have a weapon, yeah, I have the upper hand. But hand in hand, like combat, it would be very difficult for me to, get a man off me. So you have to be really careful. You got to be really slick and sly, but also stern with your boundaries as well. So, yeah. So, no more loopholes, no more leeway, no more benefit of the doubt. Because at the end of the day, the men benefit and we are the ones that are in doubt. So the men benefit from us and we get no benefit from it. So no more benefit of the doubt. No more of that. So we're coming up, and we're coming up slowly but surely and strongly. So I applaud that. And many experiences, I'm glad I have experiences so I can, just know. I just know, men will say anything, men will do anything, but actions, and time will tell all. Time will tell all. Do not, give it for less than a month, less than 3 months, actually. Don't give it until you know that he's committed to you. And you'll know. Women, we're intuitive. We know. So yeah, more stern with our boundaries first. Not just with men, but just with everyone, to make sure people don't cross your boundaries. Respect yourself. And then men will fall in line because they don't have a choice to. So yeah, I'm about to get off this one. Might get a call later.